My coworker destroyed my late husband's handmade gift to motivate me. Today I got her fired in front of the entire office 6 months ago. I lost David to a sudden heart attack. We were together for 12 years and the last thing he ever gave me was a handcrafted wooden pen holder for my desk that he'd secretly been working on for weeks. It wasn't expensive or fancy, but he'd carved our initials into the base along with "Forever Yours" in his messy handwriting. I've kept it on my desk at work since returning from bereavement leave. Enter Melissa, our department's self-proclaimed productivity expert who joined the company 4 months ago. From day one, she's been pushing everyone to take on more work, stay later, and lean into our careers. I've maintained my boundaries, leaving at 5 p.m. sharp and declining weekend projects. This apparently made me her personal project. Last Thursday, I returned from a client meeting to find my desk rearranged. My photos were in a drawer, my calendar was gone, and worst of all, minus David's pen holder was missing. I frantically searched everywhere until I found splintered pieces of wood in the break room trash can. The base with our initials had been snapped in half. I was shaking so badly that my supervisor noticed and asked what happened. When I showed her the broken pieces, she immediately called a meeting with HR. Melissa was brought in, and to everyone's shock, she didn't deny breaking it. She needs to move on, Melissa said coldly. That ugly thing was cluttering her cliff, and she uses her dead husband as an excuse to avoid taking on her fair share. I was trying to motivate her. The room went silent. My supervisor asked if she was admitting to deliberately destroying my personal property. It was just some wood scraps glued together. Melissa shrugged. I am trying to help her focus on her career instead of dwelling in the past. I couldn't speak through my tears, but I didn't need to, or placed her on immediate suspension pending investigation. I went home early, clutching the broken pieces of David's last gift. What Melissa didn't know was that I'd been documenting every inappropriate comment she'd made about my grief over the past months. She also didn't know that the preim of our division had lost her sister to cancer last year and was still in grief counseling herself. Yesterday morning, our entire department was called to a mandatory meeting. The preim herself announced that after reviewing multiple incidents, Melissa was being terminated effective immediately for creating a hostile work environment, destruction of personal property, and violation of the company's ethics policy as security escorted Melissa out. She pointed at me and shouted, "This is why women don't get ahead." Too emotional about stupid things. Without a word, my supervisor placed a small wooden box on my desk afterward. Inside was a referral to a woodworker who specializes in repairing damaged items, with a note saying the company would cover the full cost of restoration. Some people think grief has an expiration date, that you should get over it on their timeline. Others understand that love and loss become part of who you are, not something to motivate away. I know which kind of people I want in my life, and it isn't anyone like Melissa. I am meeting the woodworker tomorrow, and yes, I am bringing the documentation of every nasty comment Melissa ever made, just in case she tries to sue for wrongful termination.